I'm gonna let it go, and yet not. How is it just best friends? It's less than 24 hours.
Who?
Since Jenna flew off, but I'm just like, I'm seeing a double standard. If I pulled that last night,
you'd
my
be on
ass
the
would be
street.
on the
On the street.
I'd
You'd
be staying at
pitching a
like,
tent.
if there was
You'd
a
be like
hotel.
camping. You'd be camping in the woods. Oh, I get it. What's talking about Jenna going home?
That was rude.
I'm held to this unrealistic, absurd standard, crucified, burned at the stake, but Jenna over here just ups and leaves in the middle of the night. And now, 2.3 seconds later, they're having a little kiki in the bathroom.
I'm out of gas because we didn't eat after we worked out.
Is that my fault?
We had
It's kind of your fault. Just on me.
No, nothing is your fault, Jenna. Nothing can be Jenna's fault. It's probably my fault. Jenna has a blank check. Brynn has
Great.
no.
Your bank account's empty?
No. But in the bank of Erin, it is.
No, I have no issue with you. I don't understand.
I'm actually hesitant to like bring it up because I don't want to rock the boat. But I have to say, it does feel like a little bit / a lot of a double standard. You're more offended by someone not going to one dinner reservation than you are at someone leaving your house after you made the monogram pajamas.
Well, maybe I like her a little bit more.
But I have to say, it does feel like a little bit / a lot of a double standard. You're more offended by someone not going to one dinner reservation.
Well, maybe I like her a little bit more. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
It's just because I'm cute. Or because you're Jenna Lyons. I don't have as much to offer as Jenna.
That's definitely not true.
care about that at all.
Definitely not true. Maybe that's how you think. That's not how I think. I was annoyed with her, and I didn't think it was nice that she left and didn't say goodbye. And we said it, she apologized, and we moved on. What else could I have done? Like, you want me to throw something at her? Brynn still thinks that was not adequate enough for her to be seen at. So I don't know. You tell me who's more concerned with image.
I just think the principle's not consistent. It's not about where you are. It's about wanting to spend time. And whether it be because
but she
of a
was
work thing or
in
not.
bed. We were blasting music.
I didn't expect that you would see a little bit of my
I don't
thing.
see at all. It's
I know,
completely
and you're
different.
defending her. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Within a couple hours, she came up to me and said, "I'm sorry, I left. This is why." And you didn't speak to me for weeks.
You're talking about like the equivalent of like I stepped on your dog's paw versus shooting your dog.
What?
That doesn't even make sense.
Why are you talking about dead dogs?
I can't follow it. I'm watching a French movie right now.
Everyone thinks that me not wanting to go to a restaurant in New York City is way worse than when after you open up someone's house.
It'll be easier for me to figure out quantum physics than to understand what kind of point Brynn is making. Maybe I don't understand because I'm starving. My mind is just gone.
I did not want to leave. Honestly, I drove home in the dark by myself, and I was like, meh.
But then it like makes me feel bad that we're being so
Are you
loud.
kidding me? No, it's like, this was supposed to be a fun weekend, like a girls' weekend, and I had to work.
You cannot please everyone. And the minute you try...
Definitely not you.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
You're not pleasable.
You're not pleasable.
I love that you think I was complaining.
We're not thinking. You were complaining.
Those two things, the heat and the Wi-Fi. That was it.
What are you talking about? You couldn't stand the gift that she gave you.
Oh, my God.
What's the gift?
Jenna kindly gave everyone gifts. It was lingerie. Mine was green with black lace. It's not my style.
Okay.
But you didn't say, oh, it's not my style. You came down, I hate it. I look like a Christmas tree.
Oh, my God, you guys. I'm a f***ing Christmas tree. I would never wear this. I absolutely hate this. I was being funny about it.
Well, it wasn't nice.
I honestly think Jessel is crying for help. Jessel just had a baby and she went through a lot of IVF, and I think she still just have the trauma of it all.
That's just how I felt, and I voiced it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should just zip, you know?
I brought pajamas from my very good friend. If anybody ripped on it, I would be
offended.
livid.
I would be so
I would be
offended.
pissed. I actually think you're being nice.
It didn't feel great.
I would expect Jenna Lyons to come to me directly and tell me how she's feeling. Instead, I have Sai and Erin ambushing me. You would think that I like kidnapped the Pope and was holding him hostage. I felt a certain way about lingerie. Listen, Jenna,
I thank you for your thought. I would very happily exchange it for something that's more my style. That's all.
You doubled down on it. Put on your big old Christmas tree green lingerie and just say you're sorry, Jessel. Which, by the way, for a girl who hasn't had sex in 2 years, she has a lot of opinions on lingerie.
If you had brought something that a friend of yours had made to everyone, and the people that tried it on were taking it down, how would you have felt?
Now that you're pointing it out, I see that I was insensitive to you. I see it now. I do. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You obviously didn't mean it. You're not that kind of person.
Oh, hell no. I was making fun of I literally looked like a Christmas tree. It was like I was screaming.
There's something that is not connecting for Jessel. She can acknowledge, like, oh, maybe that wasn't the nicest thing to do, but then turn around and actually do it again. Like, babe, just say you're sorry and move on.
What are we doing after this?
We'll go back, we'll hang out, and then the chef's coming.
Is the chef gonna be as hot as the trainer?
Maybe.
Because I don't think I can handle it.
When we go back to the house, Erin, where am I going to sleep seats?
You can sleep in the room that I've been sleeping in. I will
Take your ass home.
take my ass home.
Jessel, why don't you sleep with Erin? Because it's freezing upstairs.
Honestly, I think one of the rudest things what I would never do not touch another homegirl's thermostat.
That's right.
Don't do it, dude.
You know what? That's a
fucked
really,
up.
that's a
Don't
very,
do it. Don't do
very
that.
good
I would
point.
never walk in your house and turn your That is messed up. What do you
I
do? Take my Amex and then like buy something? You want my soch? Do not touch my thermostat.
I agree.
I'm lost. I'm watching another French movie. What's happening? What are you guys talking about?